Financial mistakes that are keeping you poor. You know, that $5 specialty coffee or the $10 lunch you grab on a busy workday. But the true cost of these habits isn't measured in the dollars spent today. It's measured in the massive potential wealth you're sacrificing tomorrow. The concept is simple. Every dollar you spend on one thing is a dollar you cannot use for something else, like investing in your future. Understanding how small daily expenses negatively impact your future life begins with shifting your perspective from immediate cost to long-term potential loss. When you see that annual figure, the small expense suddenly feels much more substantial. Many people wonder where their paycheck goes, feeling like they're working hard but never getting ahead. If you want to finally understand and control your money, consider subscribing, because we are about to reveal how to turn these financial leaks into a flood of future wealth. This yearly total of nearly $2,000 is alarming on its own, but it's only the beginning of the story. When we factor in what this money could have become if it were invested, the true, devastating impact of these small daily expenses is revealed, and the numbers become almost unbelievable. Compound interest was once called the eighth wonder of the world, and for good reason. When you spend that $1,825 a year on small daily items, you're not just losing that money, you're forfeiting all its potential growth. Let's analyze this objectively. If you were to invest that $1,825 every year into a diversified low-cost index fund tracking the S&P 500, what would happen? Historically, the stock market has averaged a return of around 7 to 10% annually over the long term. Using a conservative 7% average annual return, the results of your small sacrifice become astonishingly powerful, completely changing your financial trajectory for the better. After just 10 years, your annual investment of $1,825 would grow to over $25,000. After 20 years, it would be worth more than $74,000. And if you maintained this simple habit for 30 years, that $5 a day expense you cut would have transformed into a nest egg of over $172,000. This is how small, consistent actions create life-changing wealth. Directly answering the question of how daily expenses impact your future, of course, it's crucial to be transparent about the risks. These returns are not guaranteed. The stock market is volatile and there will be years where returns are negative. The 7% figure is a historical average, and past performance does not guarantee future results. All investing involves risk, including the potential loss of principal. The key is a long-term perspective, allowing your investment to recover from downturns and benefit from overall growth. This long-term view is where most people falter. The idea of sacrificing a small pleasure today for a large reward in 30 years feels abstract and difficult. We are all susceptible to a powerful psychological trap that prioritizes instant gratification, a trap that marketers and companies masterfully exploit to keep you spending on things that don't matter. The psychological trap is known in behavioral economics as present bias. A delicious coffee in your hand today feels more real and valuable than thousands of dollars in a retirement account decades from now. Subscription services frame their costs as a minor monthly fee, not a larger annual expense. Buy now, pay later options break down a large purchase into small, manageable payments, masking the total cost. One-click online shopping removes all friction, making it incredibly easy to spend impulsively without thinking about the long-term consequences of your actions. Think about your own subscriptions: a $15 monthly streaming service, a $10 music app, a $20 gym membership you rarely use. Each one seems trivial alone, but together they can easily add up to over $500 or $1,000 per year. That's money that is automatically leaving your account, actively preventing you from building wealth, all because it's framed as a series of small payments. It is vital to understand that this is not a personal or moral failing. It's a universal human tendency. The first and most crucial step toward financial control is not self-criticism, but rather recognizing these predictable psychological triggers. By understanding how your brain works, you can start to build systems that work asterisk with asterisk your psychology, not against it. Recognizing these triggers and the marketing that exploits them is the defensive part of the strategy. But to truly get ahead, you need a proactive plan. It's not about living a life of extreme deprivation or tracking every single penny. Forget restrictive line item budgets that make you feel constrained. This means you identify what is truly important to you, be it travel, hobbies, or dining out with loved ones, and spend generously on those things. In exchange, you cut back ruthlessly on everything else that doesn't bring you genuine value. You will likely be shocked by how much is being spent on those small, mindless purchases we've been discussing. This data isn't meant to make you feel bad. It's the information you need to start making conscious, informed decisions about your financial life. Once you have this data, you can categorize your spending: housing, utilities, transportation. 30% goes to one's hobbies, entertainment, and a non-negotiable 20% goes directly into savings and investments. What's one small expense you could cut to redirect that money towards a bigger goal? Let us know in the comments below. Your small victory could be the catalyst for another person's journey toward financial freedom, creating a ripple effect of positive action. The key to long-term success lies in removing the need for constant willpower and decision-making. The single most powerful strategy for building wealth is to pay yourself first, and the most effective way to do this is through automation. Before you pay bills, buy groceries, or spend on anything else, a portion of your income should be automatically directed towards your future. This turns saving and investing from a daily choice into an unbreakable background process that works for you 24/7. Start by setting up automatic transfers from your primary checking account. This account should be dedicated to your emergency fund, 3 to 6 months of living expenses. This fund is your shield against unexpected life events, preventing you from going into debt when a crisis occurs, a crucial step for long-term stability. Simultaneously, you should automate your investments. If your employer offers a 401k with a matching contribution, this is your top priority. Contribute at least enough to get the full match. It's free money. These automated investments, even small ones, will start the compounding process we discussed earlier. Building your wealth within these investment accounts. Focus on diversification. For most people, trying to pick individual stocks is a losing game. A much safer and more reliable strategy is to invest in low-cost, broadly diversified index funds or ETFs. These funds hold hundreds or thousands of stocks, spreading out your risk and allowing you to capture the growth of the overall market over the long term without excessive speculation. Automation is the perfect antidote to present bias. It takes willpower and emotion out of the equation. But while this strategy powerfully builds wealth, we must also address the force that actively destroys it: high-interest debt, often fueled by the very same small daily expenses. High-interest debt, especially from credit cards, is the evil twin of compound interest. A small daily expense charged to a credit card and not paid off in full can quickly become a significant financial burden that actively dismantles your future security. Let's analyze the mechanics. This interest is calculated on your balance daily and added to it, so the next day you're paying interest on your interest. This is compounding working in reverse, a vicious cycle that makes it incredibly difficult to escape from under the weight of the debt. Consider a real-world example: a $1,000 balance on a credit card with a 20% APR. During that time, you would pay over $1,000 in interest alone, more than doubling the cost of your original purchases. This is a critical financial risk. It is mathematically impossible to build wealth through investing while simultaneously carrying high-interest debt. The guaranteed 20% loss from credit card interest will almost always outweigh the potential non-guaranteed gains from the stock market. Therefore, eliminating this type of debt must be your absolute top financial priority before you can effectively build for the future. Breaking free from this destructive cycle can feel overwhelming, especially when the balance seems insurmountable. However, there are proven systematic strategies that can help you regain control. What are the two most effective strategies for annihilating this debt and reclaiming your financial future? There are two primary highly effective strategies for paying off debt: the avalanche method and the snowball method. The avalanche method is mathematically superior. You list all your debts from the highest interest rate to the lowest. You make minimum payments on all of them, but you throw every extra dollar you have at the debt with the highest interest rate until it's gone, saving you the most money on interest over time. The snowball method, popularized by Dave Ramsey, focuses on behavioral psychology. With this strategy, you list your debts from the smallest balance to the largest, regardless of the interest rate. You make minimum payments on all but the smallest debt, which you attack with all your extra funds. Once it's paid off, you get a quick, motivating win. Choosing between the two depends on your personality. If you are motivated by pure numbers and optimization, the avalanche method is for you. If you need those psychological victories to stay engaged and avoid burnout, the snowball method is often more effective in practice, even if it costs a bit more in interest. The best plan is the one you will actually stick with until you are completely debt-free. Instead of letting it get absorbed back into your lifestyle, you must immediately redirect it into your automated investment plan. This is how you dramatically accelerate your journey to wealth, turning a former liability into your most powerful asset for building a secure future. We've explored how small expenses leak wealth, the psychology that drives our spending, and the systems needed to save, invest, and eliminate debt. We have covered a lot of ground, from simple math to complex behavioral triggers. Imagine two people, both starting at age 25 with the same income. These habits seem harmless, but they are subtle choices that define a financial trajectory. Now consider person B. They make their coffee at home and pack their lunch most days, redirecting that same $15 into an automated investment account. They live below their means and pay off their credit card in full every month. But by age 55, they have amassed a portfolio worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, giving them freedom, security, and the power of choice. It is the direct result of understanding how small daily expenses negatively impact your future life. It's the relentless power of compound interest, either working for you or against you. The numbers we discussed, a potential wealth swing of over $172,000 from just one small habit, illustrate the profound impact of your daily dollar. The core economic principles of opportunity cost and compound growth are as real as gravity. They are always at work. You cannot opt out. Your only choice is whether to harness these powerful forces to build the life you want or to let them silently erode your financial potential. The good news is that this choice isn't made once, it's made every day, and you can start making a better choice today. If this video helped you see your daily spending in a new light, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Subscribe for more practical, no-nonsense financial strategies to help you build a better future. Your future self will thank you. The content in this video is for educational purposes only and is not financial advice. Before I forget to tell you, if your jaw dropped at the magic of compound interest, hurry. The link is pinned right below in the description and in the first comment. Thanks for being here. I'll see you in the comments and in the next video. Let's build that wealth together right now.